Breaking news, Habs Nation. When Patrick Laine went down with what looked like a serious knee injury, many feared his season might be over, leaving the Montreal Canadiens in a difficult position. The acquisition of Laine wasn't just a move to add talent, but a reward for the Habs players, a statement from GM Kent Hughes that the team is committed to being competitive and pushing for a playoff spot. Without Laine, however, it felt like the Canadiens might be back at square one, which raised the question, would Hughes look to make another big move to fill the void? Given the uncertainty around Laine's injury, it wouldn't have been surprising to hear that Hughes was working the phones, potentially exploring options to keep the team in contention. But recent reports, including one from trusted insider Pierre LeBrun, suggest that's not the case. According to LeBrun, Hughes hasn't been actively seeking a replacement for Laine, likely because the organization remains optimistic about Laine's return before the end of the year. Instead of rushing into a deal, Hughes seems content to take a patient approach. It's October, a notoriously slow month for trades, with many teams still evaluating their rosters and reluctant to make any significant changes so early in the season. The Canadiens, who aren't in a win-now mode, may see no reason to make a quick fix when a healthier lineup, one that includes Laine, could still be a few months away. That said, LeBrun didn't entirely rule out the possibility of the Canadiens adding a player through waivers. As the season progresses, waiver options will open up, and there's always a chance a quality player becomes unexpectedly available. While it doesn't seem like a primary focus, Hughes could capitalize on such an opportunity if it aligns with the team's long-term goals. For now, the Habs will focus on filling the gap internally. With Laine and Raphael Harvey-Pinard out, there's an open spot in the forward group that the remaining healthy players are eager to claim. That leaves a mix of veterans and younger players competing for positions, and the current roster might look something like this heading into opening night. Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, Uri Slavkovsky, Kirby Dach, Alex Newhook, Joshua Roy, Joel Armia, Christian Dvorak, Josh Anderson, Brendan Gallagher, Jake Evans, Michael Pezzetta, Alex Barbalet, Oliver Kapanen, and Emil Heineman. It's expected that the first 11 names listed will be in the lineup on opening night, with Pezzetta and Barbalet likely filling out the 23-man roster. That leaves Kapanen and Heineman in a battle for a final spot, but given Kapanen's strong camp, he's looking like a solid bet to at least start the season in Montreal. This cautious approach echoes another report from Marco D'Amico of Responsible Gaming, who notes that the Canadiens won't make any moves just for the sake of it. If a trade does happen, it'll be a significant one that materially improves the team's future. For now, however, Kent Hughes and his staff are evaluating their internal options and aren't feeling the pressure to act immediately. It's clear the Canadiens are still trying to strike the right balance between developing young talent and staying competitive. As the season progresses, they'll likely have a better sense of where they stand. And if Laine's recovery goes smoothly, they may be in a good position to surprise a lot of people this season. So, for now, Habs fans will need to be patient. With Laine's return on the horizon and a slew of young talent eager to step up, the Canadiens are in no rush to make drastic changes. The wait for Laine's comeback will continue, but for now, Montreal's management is playing the long game, and that might just be the right call. Go Habs, go!